After this video, you will know which time per trade is suitable for you individually and at which expiry time you will earn the most with BoosterBot. But first, a little news for all Elite members. We with the whole team are introducing a manager system, which means that each member of the membership will be assigned a mentor, which you can get from the manager. Ready-made strategies from professional traders for independent work on the market, and also with BoosterBot, the best currency pairs at a given time and recommended time frame. Psychological tips, what you are doing wrong and how it can be improved, and a breakdown of your mistakes on the chart. And if you don't know what an Elite membership is, here are a couple results from the weekend trading. Also, every week with the entire community we practice and make money on the news, and also as a bonus you get access to all the proprietary methodologies that have been put together by professional traders. If you want to join the Elite Club and get your own personal mentor, you will find a link to BoosterBot's Telegram channel and support account in the description and in the attached comment. You need to write to the support account that you want to become an Elite member, and then you will get into this private club. So I'm going to move on to the video. First I want to break down the time per trade, or in other words the expiry time is 1 minute. For this I'm going to need a highly volatile currency pair. What does that mean? It means that the price on this currency pair should not stand still. That is, it should be moving either up or actively moving down. But in no case it should be about the next movement, when the price stands in one place and does not move anywhere. For this purpose, the Australian dollar, the Swiss franc would be good for me. There's good movement here, so you can work out a 1 minute trade. I go to BoosterBot. Click on get a new signal, choose Australian dollar, Swiss franc, and 1 minute I get a buy signal. Immediately I open my buy trade, and as you can see there is a very good upward movement. On this currency pair, accordingly, I expect a good workout, a good reaction from the price on the upside. A good trade brings me $1,300. As you can see, on 1 minute is quite risky expiry time, but it brings very fast profit. Now moving on to 3 minutes, and I stay still on the same currency pair on the Australian dollar, Swiss franc. I click on get a new signal, I select this currency pair again, only now I select 3 minutes. I get a buy signal again. I open my buy trade right from here, and why I recommend to all beginners to trade at 3 minutes expiry. That's the safest time. At 1 minute the price can get into a small sideways movement and your trade will close at 0 or minus. And at 3 minutes after such a long distribution the price can go up. Accordingly, you have an additional 2 minutes for all sorts of cataclysms and unforeseen events on the market. Therefore, 3 minutes is a very safe expiration time, especially for beginners. The second factor why you should choose this expiry time is when you are just learning. This is where technical analysis and all the smart mana tools work best. If you study order blocks, imbalances or levels, 3 minutes will give you the best reaction to a price bounce or a level breakout. At 1 minute you may not have the price bounce right away from the level. Here is an example. You have the price entering this range and it starts to trade here, and at 3 minutes you catch a good reaction. So if you're just starting to trade, I recommend that you use this particular expiry time. It's the safest and relatively fastest of the others. It is very frustrating that at the last moment the trade closes literally by -1 point, and I did not have a few seconds to close the trade positively. But I am not upset. I will cover my minus with the next deal. I will open a deal now for $2,000 and change the currency. The next currency pair I choose is the euro dollar. There are not very large volumes, not much volatility, so it is an ideal currency pair for 3 minutes. I go to the bot booster, choose euro dollar and choose 3 minutes for the deal. I get a sell signal. I immediately open my sell trade for 3 minutes and let's watch this trade. there is a good downward movement here, which means that the trade is open on the trend and is already safe. If the booster bot gives you a signal in the direction of the main movement, you can be confident in this trade. But if the booster bot gives you a signal in the opposite direction, for example on the euro dollar, I would have a downward movement here, and the signal I would get on the rise, then I would think about it. Maybe the booster bot saw a reversal of price movement somewhere here, and then it would not be a very safe trade. If you are not sure about this signal, then I suggest you skip it and get a new one on a new currency pair. A good trade brings me $1,800. I overlap my previous minus, and as you can see with the booster bot, it is quite easy to do it. And the next trade I will open for 5 minutes. And who is this time for? This time is for all those people who don't like to look at the chart. You open your trade and do your business, have a rest or study or work in parallel. So what are the best currency pairs to choose? With this time per trade, it is best to choose currency pairs with no volume at all. Then your analysis will work very well. For example, the Euro Swiss franc. I go to the bots booster, get a new signal and choose the Euro Swiss franc for 5 minutes of expiry. And I get a buy signal. I open my buy trade and now I can step away from the chart altogether. The trade is open on the trend, it's already a safe trade. And now I can expect this slow upward movement. But there's one very big disadvantage to 5 minutes. You can have the price go 3 or 4 minutes upward in your direction, and then literally in one candle there will be some news, some event that will bring down the price, and it is not uncommon at 5 minutes. This is a rather risky time for a volatile volumetric market. That is why I advise you to trade on it when you do not want to look at the chart. You open your trade and go about your business. Or the second option is to trade when the main markets are closed. And I have a very small number of traders on the market. That's when the 5-minute time frame is perfect. And as you can see, this trade is the most important safe trade. And the second thing is that it's profitable. It makes me $1,700. I'm getting a very good move on this currency pair. And as you can see, this trade was very unhurried, very smooth, and most importantly safe. And let's summarize a little on what time is better to trade. More precisely, what and to whom the time for a trade is suitable. 1 minute per trade. It is suitable for all fans of fast trading. You can earn very quickly on very large volumes. When the market is awake, when the market is in the most active phase. But you are very risky. Any movement, one step to the left, one step to the right, and you can get a minus. Very risky but very fast profit. Suitable for all guys who already have experience in opening trades. The downside is the risks. 3 minutes per trade. Suitable for all novice traders who are just learning to open their trades. And on the plus side, you can safely test your strategies here. You can work out the news. And also you are not tied to the volumes in the market. You can trade in low volatility as well as in high volatility. And 5 minutes expiration. Suitable for all those who like to get away from the chart. You open your trade with the booster bot. You have a trade going on in the background. You go about your business. On the plus side, you can trade in a non-volatile market. When volumes are very low, the market sleeps, and the price works smoothly for you. On the downside, some sudden event or news can come out, and a huge candle will close your deal in minus. But it happens rarely. And accordingly, with this knowledge, you can now personally choose the time for the deal, and accordingly safely trade. Also, I remind you, if you want to get into our elite membership, then write to the support account. I want to join the elite membership, and soon you will be added to this closed community. I'll leave all the useful links in the description, and that's it for today. See you soon.